Who's excited about me picking up my bedroll, eating some food, cattails? Got some cured gut. Got some of this. Got our outerloper. I have 4 arrows, which is okay, but mostly what I want is this cured moose hide. So what I'm doing is I'm leaving this stuff to cure because there's no real good cave in whatchamacallit place. I am slightly over. Did I drink yet? No. I knew that would take care of it. So there we are. I'm going to take care of it. So we're going to hit Beach Street here. We're going to get out of the ravine. I'm going to go to Coastal Highway. And we are going to make the satchel. Then I'm going to come back here and pick up all my stuff. Ah, nuts. There goes my... oh, no. We're still under. I was going to say, there goes my weight. Yep, there it goes. All right. Because, yeah, if you're drinking water to get underweight, you're a little close to the top, you know? So, I'm hoping for my match on my birch bark because, you know, in Coastal Highway, there's not a lot of birch bark to be found. So, it's a little early in the day to be out traveling around without a real plan. But as you guys know, I don't like to run with a plan. It's too much work. Well, I actually have a plan. It's just kind of a ridiculous plan, I guess, would be the way to kind of sum that up. I need to get to Timberwolf Mountain so I can make the rest of my stuff comfortably. Because this whole outside crafting is for the birds. But once I hit Timberwolf Mountain, that's the retirement spot for this guy. My outerloper then, I believe, is pretty much set. Because he's got matches. He'll find matches up there. And then once we get all the gear together, then he can wander around the entire rest of the world looking for, you know, oh, I was going to say a mag lens. I already have one. So, yeah, once he's at Timberwolf Mountain, he's set for life, pretty much. You can make everything you need up on Timberwolf. Maybe once in a while I'll come down and craft some arrows or something. Well, that's...
too much stuff to carry.
That's going to be important. That coal is very important because, let's see here, it's my second piece of coal. So yeah, we're out of emergency coal, guys, and into, out of emergency coal and into the good stuff.
Never felt so cold in my life.
So yeah, he's cold, which is, you know, it's kind of how it works. You know, I kind of prefer foggy days for this walk. Because being able to see how far you can fall is just pretty terrifying. So, I went and skinned that bear, not off camera. Nothing happened really on that episode, really, on that Outerloper episode that was missed. So, a second Outerloper episode is buried. My microphone went funny on me. I don't know what happened. Either was sort of either a half turned on or half turned off. I don't really. Anyway, it was bad. Like worse than normal. I would have preferred if my microphone hadn't picked up at all. Hey, I'm not at risk of parasites anymore. Yeah, let's do that. I would have preferred if my microphone, it would have just been a silent episode. Yeah, you guys wouldn't have been upset with that at all. It would have been pretty okay. Okay, so we gotta get down here and light a fire. I don't really want to. Ooh, coal.
All I can think about is
Ooh, yeah. Food. Food, eh? I have many feathers this run. Like many, many feathers. Alright, bud. Let's get you down. I like it. We got some mist rolling in. A little bit of light fog. So I can... yeah, we'll take that, sure. So I can count on it, not at least... Usually you don't get fog plus wind. Because why would you? That's not a... High wind is not what makes fog happen. Okay, we're losing enough condition, I think. I think that's basically it's like, all right, that's good enough. You've taken enough of a beating. Grab this piece of coal and this cattail, and we'll skedaddle. All right. Here we go. Lighting the fire. That's nice. I got 6 birch bark. Let's use the fire striker. So I should be crouching. That's a survival tactic of mine from way back. But I've gotten kind of complacent with it. I generally realize that, you know, kind of... I crouched a lot when I didn't really realize where wolves were going to be. So since we're warming up, we'll be here for an hour probably. Whew, like it. I like it a lot. Let's cook up one of these. Alright, while we're waiting for that to brew, we'll eat one of our... What's that, like 4 pounds of cattails? We'll do that. Drop some cattail weight. Why not? Well, I hope everyone's enduring the second wave of COVID all right. I've had one. Let's drop some of these. I guess well, you know, the cooking point is cool. So we'll cook up another one. We'll cook up a reishi. I'm paranoid I'm going to give myself parasites or something goofy. Which would totally be, I mean, come on, who you're watching here, right? Look at you go. Look at that warmth. Look at that warmth. It's not really going anywhere. I was watching Good Ideas. He's got another Dead Man challenge. Not another Dead Man. He just refreshed. Guy's got a revolver. Went a little Rambo with it, but he's got a revolver. Birch bark tea. Having one cooked is... I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to throw a pair of sticks on there. Break down a torch. Nice. Get one of those sticks back, right? Just make it a little warmer. Yeah, having cooked birch bark tea is much better than having birch bark. I just don't want to end up being the guy walking around with just bucket loads of liquids on his back. What was I going to do? Oh yes, I was going to do something like this. At the birch bark. Not making bandages. Let's check on our bandages though. Because if I don't have 3, it's not good news. So let's check on that. I've got 3. Okay. See, you can get messed right up. End up with 2 bloods. Sorry, guys. I probably blew into the microphone while I whistled too, so it's double sorry. But yeah, you can get 2 blood loss injuries. And, oh, he's almost warm. To go on a death walk into nowhere land. No thanks. But, you know, you get a sprain, plus a couple of bleeding injuries. It's not looking good. Alright, so if I look at my clothing, I see decent mittens and a new rabbit skin hat. Now, I can fix that, can't I? Alright, so, am I wrecking anything? No. Okay, good. We'll go with water. Back it off a little bit. You never know when we're going to suddenly be not misty and get a blizzard instead, knock on wood. Okay, so we're going back to the clothing. Let's look at this guy. That's 0.6 of a degree. I like it. 70%. Beautiful. Look at that mending skill there. And we're hot. We're hot, guys. All right, we will take a stick, throw it on here, boil up a little bit more water. Do I have a book or anything time wasty? If I get attacked by a bear, I'm in real trouble. I just like to give the weather an opportunity to change its mind about being horribly foggy. There we go. It said, absolutely, Turkey, let's just do it. And I was like, perfect, let's go for a walk then.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Boy, do I have some bad news for you. Alright, we're going to drink this hot tea just to get him hot. That way he's got that nice warmth bonus when we get out of here. Grab this nice torch here, light it on this fire. And we should be nice and warm for a walk down towards the everyone's favorite spot, the fishing camp. I'm not taking the river because you're guaranteed to run into a wolf there. And I lately have been just shooting at wolves like I'm gonna hit them. It's not gonna happen. So I need to just, you know, relax a little bit. Deer really let me get close. That was kind of interesting. I think I have rocks, but let's just take one. Those timber wolves, it was really getting me in trouble with my accountant player there. There you go, my friend. A feather for you. Go check this guy. It's like hot. He's hot. I should break down a limb. Actually, I really should break down a limb. I was looking at a fur limb. Like, yeah, let's go do that. And because this is coastal highway, I'm going to need... We got a mag lens fire I can do too. But this is coastal highway. I'm going to need fuel for the night. There's no way around it. And, you know, 6 sticks and 5 pieces of... or 3 pieces of coal is not going to cut it. So... Now I need to have a look around before I walk down here because... Make sure no large gray lumps are just wandering around. Don't need to get to where I think I'm safe and then trigger a bear attack. That would be awful. Alright, well, you know what? Guy who can't feel his own feet. Hey, look, a rope. Ooh, a book about fishing. Fishing hook. Search drawer. Alright. Alright, guys. You can go over there, Mr. Rope. Right here. I like it. I was back over here better. Guess kind of right on this, right in this kind of corner area. Probably be best. Mag lens. Stick. Did I collect any? Yes, go for it. Let's do it. So cold. So cold. So cold.
Come on.
Boy, oh boy. I am stressed. My Outerloper characters do horrible in Coastal Highway. Actually, my Outerloper characters have done horrible so far.
Wow. Thank goodness for that.
It's been an awful time for them the entire time. I should have checked to make sure I was going to warm up before I committed to that.
It's going to get a lot colder soon.
It is going to get a lot colder soon, but you got a lot of wood on you. So why don't you make some water?
Never been so hungry in my life.
Oh, no. You were not supposed to be here. Right? Is this thing loaded? No, it's not. That would have been a problem. Okay, back to not rocks. I'm gonna headshot this guy. Nope. Oh. Do you have a flare stuck in your back? Is that how little he cares about this flare? Guys, I just lost my hat. I just lost my hat.
I'm bleeding out.
Well, you got attacked by a bear. Yeah, now there's a guy who just doesn't really care. Let's crouch down here, because, that guy's,
Gotta stop that bleeding.
yeah, you gotta do that with, a bandage. Quickly, because you're not really allowed to go inside. Whew. Makes a fella thirsty, doesn't it? Any other? Okay, we can go back on that one. Oh, yeah. Very tiring. Let's take that and maybe do a reload. Whew. Sure is chilly out here suddenly. well, I think you should back up.
I'm so thirsty I can't think straight.
Hey guys, a rose hip. Well, no, you're also probably suffering from head trauma. I don't even want to look at the guy's clothing. You know how hard it is to get good clothes on Outerloper? Oh, there it is, guys. I got to. So now I gotta hopefully repair my pants. Please repair my pants.
I could eat anything right now.
Oh, good Lord. Where did I get all that cloth from? Oh. Oh, it just crushed. I've never been mauled with a bear that's actually on fire. That was pretty cool. Everything's wrecked. Ugh. I am disappointed. Just mostly I ranged that wrong. If I was a little further out, I would have had time to do a significant flare gun shot on that bear. Enough to scare him off. Because he's still over there, you know, being all alive and stuff. Like that is. That is upsetting. My precious, precious ear wrap. All I wanted to do was come and make a moose hide satchel. And the thing is, I know if you don't get rid of him, he just hangs out there. All bear-like and gonna maul you the entire time. I gotta kill rabbits now. Well, at least he gave me something to do. It's not like this guy needed a hobby.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Sort of a no. Okay, now, I just really want to check here. Do I have a fishing tackle? No, I don't. So I used my gut on my mittens. They got, well, good thing I used it. I am... just... It's going to take me a bit, guys, to get over that one. That's... Just because I plotted the whole thing out in about 4.5 seconds. I saw the bear. Was sure I was going to shoot him. Yeah, in the head. Instead, I shot him twice. And then shot at him. This is my home for the evening. Try to make it as cozy as possible. Oh, my bedroll didn't get eaten, at least. Did you hear that? I heard something walking around out here. Must have been the torch. We'll say it was the torch. Okay, so well, let's do some laying low, shall we? Let's cook us a birch bark, because we're gonna need it. Should I double down? I think I should. Unfortunately, for my use, like, just the resources there, just ridiculous. 2 hot teas. There you go, bud. You don't need water right now. Got 8 hours and 56. Well, let's do 8 hours. Feels like 28 degrees. Okay, so I'm confident we won't freeze to death overnight. Look at that. The health. The health. Just comes right back. Alright. I wish I could fish for a bit, but can't always get what you want, right? Do I have enough birch bark for another tea? I do. Just the one. Alright, what do we got here? 4 hours? Alright, let's do it.
Looks like I survived another night.
You sure did, and so barely it's not even funny. There we go. Took a little bit of time. Let's pick
I'm
that
gonna
up.
have to leave something behind.
Ah, you absolutely will not be leaving anything behind. Well, maybe some water. Poor fella. Alright. So we got a couple more cattails down. Being hard on those. 4 hours. Okay, so let's sleep for as long as it'll let us. Won't be 4 hours. That extra tea in us. A few more hours sleep. There we go. Alright. Fully rested is nice. Okay, hopefully that bear's dead. Kind of wiped out my entire plan by getting attacked by a bear. Well, I wouldn't say kind of. I would say completely destroyed my entire plan by getting attacked by a bear. That's how I feel about that. While we're in the neighborhood, I can't forget my favorite soda. So let's go get my favorite soda. Is my torch going to stay lit? I don't know. This headwind's a son of a gun, though. Well, no torch for you. He's hungry. I wonder if the wind's gonna get worse, back off. I wonder what's cooking here. Hard to tell. There's a wolf out there. I'm healthy enough to fight a wolf. Maybe not two, Oh boy. Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. Normally I'm able to catch that before that happened, but it was just like ooh. Turned around and was sneezing. Okay, so we gotta check out some cars. My dreams of making a moose hide satchel and going back for the rest of my pelts have been suspended until I can get either more fuel or up to that mine. I think I'm gonna have to do them at the mine, guys. At least I can sleep in that tower. But somebody say bear steaks, because I would love to hear him stop complaining about how hungry he is and just be happy he's eating, you know? Unfortunately, I don't think the crows are going to be out in this kind of weather. A little too windy for their liking, so we're going to have to put the bear hunt off. Well, it's now, I guess, a retrieval. So we're going to have to put bear retrieval off.
My head feel thick.
Wait, is that the bear right there? Oh, well, now I feel like a bit of an idiot. Like, more so than normal. Like, what the heck, man? What are you doing here? And, where's my arrow? I believe you had one of my arrows, sir.
Goddamn freezing.
You're right, it is. Yes. So, where did my arrow go? Did I pick it up? No, I only see 3 arrows. You son of a gun, you lost my arrow? Or did it actually just break on impact? Ah, you didn't lose my arrow. It didn't look like you were bleeding either, so I would have had to have been... Okay, so this is coming across like this.
Wait.
No, don't wait. Get that fire going, buddy. I'm hoping the wind dies off. We can get these pallets sorted out while we're waiting for that. I'll use a piece of coal. That's what they're there for, you know, to save my life once in a while.
It worked.
It sure did. You are a fortunate man. Now, how far out are we? Don't crawl into it. Okay. We will not have the time for that. So I gotta break down a couple of torches because I'm not moving. I'm not moving. I mean, throw this book on for fun, but it's not fun. I need that book, I think. Gotta drop that can though. Oops. Okay, we've got enough for... I think that's enough time. Let's hope that's enough time. It was enough time. And now, we can pick the... Yeah,
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
pick this fire up. Bring it over here. Oh, blast it. Ugh, that one's much better. Where's the stick? Come here, little stick. There we are. Probably hopes I'll stop carrying around all this water too at some point. Cool thing is I can go, I guess, to the mine. The mine is a mine, but it's not a through mine. It doesn't do anything other than provide shelter. So because it doesn't go anywhere, I can't use that little, the Cinder Hills coal mine. I think that's what it's called. So if you want to know, think where they're planning on putting an entrance.
I need to find some place to.
I think that might be the spot. Ooh, a little chilly. It's winter here, and my back room is not insulated, so.
Come on.
Can we do it? We can do it. All right.
That did it.
It did it. It did it. So that's 12 degrees. How far out are we? Okay, we're still far out. It's another 12 degrees, so that should do it. In theory.
I'll die if I don't warm up soon.
There you go. All right, let's get some... No. Let's get some meat off this guy. The old hacksaw.
I could eat anything.
We should haul all these guts with us. Like, just take all the bear guts. Where'd your other piece of meat go? Is it in the bear's head? It sure is. Ah, there it is. Come here. Okay, so while that's going to be an hour and 1 minute. Please don't burn the meat. Oh, there goes my well-fed bonus. What a... Oh, there goes that stuff. Well, I saved one steak and lost my well-fed bonus, so that's pretty good. I am showing off all the skills. This is awesome. There you go. Have a soda. I could have eaten 2 cattails and saved myself all that anguish. Here we go.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Let's get back into it. One hour, eh? Might as well cook it. It's not good for me, but we'll cook it. Let's drink some liquids. I need to keep taking damage like a silly person would. Alright, guys. Let's pull the hide. Sure. Grab 2 kilograms of meat while we're at it. I have a gut problem, but...
It's getting dark out here.
I'll just end up collecting
Time
more
to look
guts
for shelter.
if I don't.
All this gear is slowing me down.
Oh, look at that carcass harvesting. Ah, cooking 5. I know you're out there somewhere. Ooh, that's a keeper. That's not what I want to do at all with you. All right, let's go. What am I carrying that's so heavy? Oh, everything. That's right. Can't run. Got all the wood too. That's not helpful. Let's do it with the stick. Yeah, 85%. I like it. I like it. One of these days, my fire starting is going to go up yet again. Now, I can't completely burn myself out of fire materials. I have to kind of space it out. Maybe go through a little bit of the evening. Okay, that should be 24 degrees, which should be good enough. Well, let's just take that with us. Put it out. Also that. Still going up? Alright. Alright. We got 4 hours on that. Let's throw another stick on there just for a little bit more of a cushion of heat. And open this drawer. Yeah. Okay. Going to tools. Clothing. Who's had satchel? Oh, I only need 2 cure gut. Okay, please don't take out my fire. Moose hide satchel. Keep going. Gotta watch it though. That wind sounds serious. Staying warm.
I think I need to lay down.
Hey, look, you got your sprint back. How about you eat some parasite meat? Now, I did put stuff on here and then walk away, right? Good, good. I'm learning. Okay, we got to get some buffs down because we got some snowfall. So, all right. Let's drop a couple of buffs here. Oof. I don't know about drinking all my reishi. But just for an emergency, right? Let's actually drink some water. Okay, that's enough water. Not doing too bad. Let's throw it on and gamble. No way. Let's go to bed.
Something's making me feel really tired.
I know, it's exhaustion. Just get a little more spring in his step, you know? Still can't run because he's exhausted, but... So we got it. We lost the well-fed, got a moose head satchel. Can I make it to this fishing hut with this torch is my big question. I unfortunately could not craft myself. I was just down to the minute there. Could not craft myself a
So cold.
I could not craft myself a fishing tackle. So it's unfortunate, but we got a moose-hide satchel, so we're heading back. I can get some sleep in that cave.
Fire's life out here.
It sure is. And it is actually an emergency. Darn tootin' it is. Alright, we get 4 hours. Gonna break down those torches when I wake up. I'll get a little bit of burn bonus time, so I'm not looking at my parasite risk. We'll save that for next time when it could be a surprise, you know? A surprise, I got parasites on an Outerloper run. Not surprised, really. Sun's coming up. Let's do it. 4 hours.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
Look at the health in this foggy weather on this dude. Okay, we got 2 hours I can sleep for. I'm going for it. Although if it blizzards, I'm pooched. Still doing it. Pooched or not. We had fog. You know. Now we don't. So, alright, on my next episode, we'll take off from here. Didn't really need those crows to find that bear. I have got, in my inventory now, yet another bear hide. Couple of cured gut. This is nice. So we'll take off from here on the next one. Till then, keep surviving. Thanks a lot for watching. Yeah. Remember, check out Good Ideas, Dead Man's Challenge, and we'll see you next time, guys. Ooh, weather crows. I wonder if they'll come back when I reload the save. Alright. See you next time, guys.